Hey, you guys, we're in a break right now. I'm in a 2-day webinar by Terry Real. He's the author of The New Rules of Marriage and a very expensive high-end couples therapist in Boston, where people go who are on the brink of divorce. I am in a couples experiential. There are 5 couples struggling with a problem. They've been married for 20 years, 40 years, and so on. And in an hour and a half with each couple, he's giving them amazing breakthroughs by pointing out patterns or doing inner child trauma work. And it's extremely interesting and it's really moving. There are 5 couples and 300 therapists, resulting in around $90,000 to $100,000 of income for him. But he's that high level. People all around the world are in on the call. During the lunch break, the therapists ask questions, and there are people from Germany, Israel, Australia, Canada, all over the US, Africa. Like, people all over the world love his work. I'm very moved right now. There was someone doing some going through some inner child trauma work that really opened him up to being able to feel again. There is, and a lot of times in relationships, what happens is the relationship doesn't go well. And this is for the guys in the manosphere complaining about these women who are cold bitches or who cheat on you. There's no intimacy there. They're disconnected from their hearts and from their emotions. Women complaining about men who are walled off, passive aggressive, angry. All of this stuff comes from what you saw modeled growing up or what you thought was okay, and not knowing any different way, not being in touch with your feelings or feeling entitled. Like, all of the stuff people can heal through therapy. And that's why I'm such a big believer in relationships, because they really are like a great crucible for us to open to our feelings and really enjoy life. I mean, casual sex is nothing compared to this stuff that's deep and juicy and meaningful. And these couples are, they love each other enough. They don't want to lose each other, and they're willing to do the work. And they are benefiting not just as a couple, but individually by breaking mental patterns and trauma. And really, like, you can see these people shift and, just open up through this experience that they're having. And that's why I'm so interested in doing coaching work and working with couples. Yeah, so also yesterday we were talking about or having experiences with people who are passive aggressive. People are passive aggressive because they don't feel comfortable. They're afraid of giving you a boundary. They're afraid of showing their anger, right? So they're silently angry at you, but they don't have the courage to tell you how they really feel, what they really want. So they're secretly angry, and they have this walled off attitude like, you can't tell me what to do. And they punish you by what they don't do because they're silently angry. The spouse of the passive aggressive person is going to be constantly angry because it feels like there's nobody home, or they're constantly coming up against this wall which they don't understand. The juicy part of life really is like in relationships where people can really grow and see their patterns, because it doesn't come out anywhere else but in your intimate relationship. And that's what this whole hookup culture is missing. They're missing feeling, emotions, intimacy. Every person who cheats is not being intimate. You're not being intimate and honest with your partner if you're cheating. You're not being intimate if you're withholding how you really feel and you're silently angry and resentful. And there are reasons you feel that way. There are reasons that it's more comfortable to cheat or to withhold or to not say anything. There are reasons you're afraid of your partner's reaction. And these are all things you can work through in therapy and be freed of all this. You can be freed of all of it and just be like this happy, self-expressed person. It's totally possible. And that's the work that I want to do and that I'm really excited about. If you want to work with me on coaching, if you want to try some inner child work, please contact me. I am really wanting to practice. I'm going to be offering like lower rates, but right now I want to really work with people who want to try some of this inner child work to work through, especially if you're walled off with your emotions. If you're uncomfortable feeling, if you feel like you're a burden, that life is overwhelming, you're anxious or depressed. And I'm going to be doing these over Zoom at a very low rate. I think I lowered my rates to like $45 or $50 an hour as I get more practice. And let's see what we can discover in yourself and what transformations we can make. And thank you for watching my video.